Welcome to Bespoke Diaries. Today's article is on Threshold A Fluid Reality by Peter Jezard, author, United Kingdom. If, for the moment, we ignore humanly directed willpower, there are two main classes of natural causality that we can directly experience and measure. One is the everyday mechanical sort of causality where one thing, or event, affects another in the same space in time. The other class occurs when two or more energies meet to produce a dialectic expression, as when a river flows to the sea to create an existential ripple at its meeting. When attempting to account for the conscious observing self, part of our problem is that we have forgotten that, like that ripple, the melody that we refer to as I or me is but one more existential ripple, arising from a notion of relationships. In a world that itself is the symphonic expression of myriad relationships, thought/words, like music, are reciprocal expressions of interval/ratio. As such, is the expressive grammar of a moving shoreline of a sea of expressive discourse of a continuing stream of intervals meeting its expression. We popularly say and believe that we come into the world. Yet, the question is begged, do we not also logically energetically arise from relationships that are the connected world, to express through a sea of discourse the relationships that are world? It is logically and empirically the case that we arise as expressions of energy, like a theme in the symphony of relationships that are the world, to express through discourse the ratios of intervals that are the grammar or logos that is the existential world. Yet we retreat into a cave of sentimental belief to sustain a view that we are somehow important and separate things in the world, rather than being an expression of its relationships. From within that cave to start any statement about relationships in the world with the words he believes. This immediately disconnects the believer from a natural world of logical relationships from whence the believer logically arises as its expression to re-express its relations. Such a strategy may be reasonable in a cave of beliefs, but it is one irrationally removed step away from the logical relationships that are the natural logos, or formative flowing grammar of the continuing universe. Until we can reboot our thinking systems and find a more fluid way that logically reconnects our thought, thus ourself, to the world, we are stuck with egocentric belief rather than the world itself as the arbiter of what we call knowledge. Threshold A Fluid Reality points the way to such different way of thinking. After a gentle introduction to how as farmers and fishermen we used to think, it explores the problem of understanding self, mind, and what our time-bound grammar defines as reality, to arrive at both a logical and believable solution paradoxically beyond belief that points to a different, more flowing way to account for mind and the existential directing self. As a vehicle for new ideas, the narrative tells the true story of a voyage along the English coast from the perspective of a voyaging sea nomad. Thank you for your time. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Do leave your thoughts in the comments section below. For similar type of article, please reach us at contact@thebespokediaries.com, or you can visit our website www.thebespokediaries.com.